All right. Thank you for being here on this few days before Christmas Day class. I think we're all maybe feeling that hustle and bustle start to creep in. So let's just take some nice quiet time to breathe and move together. All right. So starting with your sitting position, nice and long through the spine, let your shoulders just melt away from those ears. We'll take a few inhales, gliding the shoulders up to the ears, inhaling. And then exhale, just feel that melting wax, melting down away from the ears. And try that again. Inhale, sliding up, 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 up. And exhale, let the shoulders just melt and drip. Heavy, 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 good. All right, reaching the arms out to the sides now. Really send that energy through the fingers, feel that length through the arms. And then we'll take our side bend. So lifting one arm up, one arm down, inhale. And exhale, side bend, up and over. Enjoying that sense of length through the waistline. And then from here, you're going to contract and hollow out the abdominals, scooping and reaching up and over on the diagonal, feeling that change, the stretch into the back. And then we'll come back to our sideways position again. Inhale and exhale to return. And let's do that with the other side, reaching one arm up and one arm down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, side bending up and over, feeling that glorious reach to the side body. Great. And then from here, exhale, scoop, contract, hollowing the belly, reaching up and over. Breathing into the back space. And then coming back into that sideways position again. Inhale and exhale to return. Very good. From here, let's just take a little rolling of the shoulders up and back. Again, feeling everything just loosen up through the upper body. Good. And then just turning the head side and other side. Checking your range, side and side. Good. Taking the hands, clasping the fingers, pressing through the palms of the hands, stretching out the wrists, stretching out those forearms, and then flipping it inside out. Try to go the other way, pressing it open. Good. And then just release and shake it out. Good job. All right, let's bring our legs around to the side, and we'll do our spine movement here, spinal dance. So holding on to the shins or behind the thighs. Starting with that long, tall spine, again, those melting wax shoulders sliding down away from the ears. Take your inhale, exhale, scoop out the abdominals, peeling back, creating a little suspension bridge, holding on with your arms, pulling that belly button deeply inward, maybe feeling some deep stretch across the shoulder blades. And then we'll fold forward, rocking back up on top of those sitting bones, and then painting the ceiling with your sternum, lifting your heart. Keep the back of the neck long, opening the chest, and then bring it back to center. Let's try that again. Contracting, scooping and rolling back. Maybe getting a little deeper if you can. Rounding it back, and then rock and roll forward. And once again, lengthening the back of the neck, opening the collarbones, arcing back, and bringing it back to center. Release the knees. We'll take our slow articulation down onto the mat. So once again, scooping out. See if you can do this without the assistance of your hands. Slowly melting down all the way onto your back. And releasing there. You can bring your feet in maybe a little bit closer. Find your easy resting position. Pelvis in its parallel to the ceiling and the floor placement. And we're going to just take a little check-in with our psoas muscles here and our stability through the pelvis. So you want to just imagine you're balancing a teacup on your belly, and you're trying to keep everything in your pelvis from wanting to shimmy and shake, rattle, and roll. We're going to inhale, prepare. Exhale, pretend like you just zipped up those jeans. You pull those abdominals up and in. And then at the end of the exhale, see if you can unweight one thigh and just fold it into place. And then inhale, return it down. Other side, exhale, zip up those abdominals. Try not to tuck the pelvis as you do that, but then just folding one thigh, folding the bones, and then placing it back down. Inhale. Maybe try this with your hands on your hips for a little bit more awareness. As you fold, you shouldn't feel any tipping or extra movement through the pelvis. Do the best you can. Inhale down, Other side, exhale, abdominals zip up, and then that thigh folds in. So getting those intrinsic muscles active here. One more time each side. And again, inhale, prepare, exhale, folding in, and inhaling down. And one more time, inhale, and exhale, just folding the thigh in. Good, and bringing it back down. Nice job. Scoop both knees into your chest. Give yourself that little hug. Reach your tailbone down toward the floor, feeling that length of the chain of your spine. We'll do my favorite twist, opening those arms out to the side, palms surrender to the ceiling. Enjoying that open quality across the chest and shoulders. Let's take our twist. Knees go to the left, head rolls to the right. And send some extra deep breath into the lower back, into the outer hip. Relax those shoulders as best you can once again. Good. And when you're ready, exhale, scoop those abdominals to gather the pelvis back to center and return. Other side, knees to the right, head to the left. Once you settle in, again, just surrender there, release. Good. And exhale, gather and return. Very nice. Place one foot on the floor. I'm placing my left foot on the floor. I'm just taking the right leg slightly bent, but we're just going to work through the foot here. So I'm pointing through the toes, reaching, and then pulling the toes back to flex. And again, pointing through the toes to point, pulling those toes back, really trying to keep even alignment through the foot as I point and flex. And again, reaching through and flexing. Let's do our big circles, keeping the shin steady just from the ankle down, circling from the foot 3 or 4 times, and then reversing, waking up the lower leg. Good. And then from here, let's extend both legs. So extend the left leg long on the floor and then reach that right leg up. Take a hold wherever you can grab a hold. See if you can get that sense of stretch through the hamstrings here. Again, sending your exhales, whooshing through the back of your leg. Opening up those places that are saying hello. Good. From here, bend the knee and flex the foot. Just release that tension. And exhale, extend the heel back up, reaching through a flex foot. You're going to get a deeper calf stretch. And now again, point the foot, maybe getting a little bit closer into your hamstring stretch there. One more time. Bending the knee, folding it in, inhale. And then exhale, lengthening the back of the leg long through the flex foot, reaching energy out through that heel. And then point. Good. Let's take our inner thigh and outer thigh stretches too. So we're going to rotate that leg, turn it out, spiral it out, holding with the same hand as leg. Help it out to the side. So you're going to open that leg. Try to keep the left side of your pelvis from wanting to roll off the floor. So you can imagine a sandbag resting on that left hip as you open that right inner thigh stretch. And then when you're ready to return, zip up your abdominals, gather that leg back up, use that hand to help you out. You're going to take it with the opposite hand, and now keeping your pelvis on the floor to start with, just let that leg cross your midline. You're going to feel that stretch into the outer aspects of that thigh. We'll breathe here for a little bit. And then if you're interested in a deeper stretch, even into the lower back, go ahead now, allow your hip to spiral away from the floor. So another deep twist stretch as well. That's it. And we'll breathe there. Great. And once again, abdominals, bring the pelvis back to the center. Your leg follows. We'll take one more gentle stretch in parallel and then go into our leg circles from here. So the leg can soften, you can relax your quad a little bit so the knee can be slightly bent. Your training wheels, hands can be on the floor here. Inhale across the body and now stirring in the hip socket. Exhale, circle up and around. Inhale across and exhale, sweep. And again, abdominal seatbelt of strength is active here. One more time, inhale and exhale. Let's reverse our circles for four sets. Inhale, open. And exhale, circle 1. And again, inhale, open, and exhale, circle 2. keeping the neck and shoulders calm. Circle 3. Last time, open, and circle 4. Now reach that leg long, laser beam light through that leg, send it all the way back down, and just see how that feels different from the other side. Very good. Bend both knees again. We'll do the same series on the other side. We started with the knees bent. So taking the left leg up, and again, the knee can be bent, just working through the foot, flexing and pointing. Working all the way down to the extremities of our toes, pointing. Again, flexing and pointing, and flexing and pointing. And then we'll do our circles, keeping the shin steady. See if you can just circle from the ankle onward. Good, then reverse it. Nice. Work out all those Rice Krispies, right? Go ahead and extend the leg long now. Extend the bottom leg as well. So we're feeling that reach through both thighs in opposition. We'll take that stretch for the hamstrings here. Again, focusing on sending those exhales down where they're needed. Breathing there. And here we are again, bending the knee, flexing the foot, folding it in, nice. Just softening. And then exhale, lengthen through that heel, wake up the calf. Good. And point again, perhaps getting a little more range. And let's try this again, bending and folding and flexing in. And exhale, lengthen through the heel, reaching through the calf, lengthening the knee. Point the foot, deepen that stretch. Great, from here, turn the leg out, keeping the right pelvic half in place. Let's open and guide it. You can prop that elbow on the floor to help support that leg. But feel that stretch. Good, and then again, from here, zipping up the abdominals, gather that leg back up. We'll take it with the opposite hand for that outer hip stretch. We tend to feel this a lot more. Speaking for myself. Keeping that pelvic half on the mat to start with. And then again, if you want a little deeper stretch, go ahead and allow for that spiral twist. Breathe into the back space, into the outer hip. Good, and again, abdominals pull back, bring the pelvis back to center. We'll take that moment to stretch in parallel one last time. And then settle in for our leg circles. You can rest your hands on the floor, soften that thigh. Again, we're working deeper in the hip socket. Inhale across the body and circle it around, down, around, and up. And again, inhale, exhale, circle. This is 3. Good, and 4. Let's reverse it now. Inhale, opening, and exhale, circle 1. And again, open, and circle 2. And 3, shoulders easy. Last time, 4, and around. Very good. Lengthen that leg long and send the leg all the way back down to the floor and rest. Very, very good. Since our legs are nice and easy here, we're going to keep them feeling long, okay? Hands are down by your side. We're just going to find that chest fold, keeping the legs long. Inhale, exhale, folding underneath the sternum, peeking at your toes, feeling that reach long through the fingers, sliding the shoulders away from the ears. Take your breath in here, and then exhale, roll yourself back down. If that doesn't feel comfortable for you, you can always use your mat. Create a little cradle and then work that same chest fold using the mat and rolling back down. Otherwise, we're going to do it again, adding some leg movement here. So inhale again, exhale, finding that chest fold, curl yourself up, keep that sense of reach. Now, abdominal seatbelt is strong. We're going to float one leg, lift and reach. Keep an even length through the waistlines here. Inhale, exhale, send it back down, 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 down. Other side. Fingertips still reaching. Curl, lengthen, zipping up your pants. Float that leg up. Inhale. And exhale, reach it down, 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 down. Relax your head back down. We'll do that one more time. Big inhale and exhale. Chest fold, lengthen. Long back of the neck. Here we go. Extending one leg, long waistlines, float. Up, 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 reach it down, down, down. Other side, float, reach, lift, lift, lift. Good, lengthen down, 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 and release your head back down. Well done. You can either keep your legs here or bend your knees. We're moving into our roll up from here. Take your arms lifting up and then up overhead without letting your rib cage pop loose. If you want to feel that support, button up your vest. Here we go. Inhale, the arms coming back up. Exhale, spine like a wheel. So here we are in that chest fold. Now continue to use those abdominals to water wheel your way up. Find that hover and reach up and over the waistline, wide upper back. Inhale and exhale, slowly rolling back down in reverse, sliding the shoulders away from the ears, coming right back through that very same chest fold position as you unfurl and roll back down. Let's do this a few more times. Inhale, the arms up, and exhale, scooping and hollowing right up that center line. And again, find that hover and reach, sending the belly button toward the wall behind you. And exhale, contracting, melting right back down the length of your spine. Try not to side bend side to side. And we'll try this again. Inhale and exhale. If you need to, you can let your fingers do the walking alongside your legs to help yourself up, if that helps you there. Okay. And again, reach. Nice full inhale, exhale, lowest abdominals. Start the descent, rolling you back, shoulders, again, melting, melting, melting. Unwind. One more time here, everybody. Inhale the arms and exhale, scooping it up. Good. And then on my last one, I like to open up my sitting bones, just kind of waddle those sit bones apart and take your stretch forward over the legs, breathing into the low back. Give yourself a foot massage if you can reach your toes. Good. And then again, let's just roll ourselves up to our long sitting position, and we're going to move into our spine stretch forward series. So flexing the feet, the legs can be apart about the shoulders, width of your shoulders. And let's extend the arms forward, sliding the scapula down the back. Inhale, feel the tall, tall spine you have. And then exhale, deflate, sending your abdominals behind you, curling up and over that basketball on your lap, rounding across. Inhale, stack the spine and lift. Let's add our extension again today. Pulling the elbows back into our flat goal post. Lift your heart, open and arc. And then come back to center, lengthening the arms again. Inhale, tall. Exhale, deflate, hollowing, zipping up through those abdominals, curving forward. Inhale, stack the spine, getting longer and longer between the spaces and between the vertebrae. Let's bend those elbows, shoulders ease, lift the heart, arc, and extend the spine. One more time here. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, deflate. And inhale, inflate. And exhale, elbows bend. And inhale, extend. Very, very nice. Bring yourself back up. Bring the feet together. And again, if you still can flex your feet, you can bend your knees if you need to. You really want to have a vertical pelvis for this. Let's bring the fingertips on top of the shoulders. We're going to do spine twist today. So we're going to feel that length of the spine again. Inhale, and then a progressive exhale without letting one foot get longer or ahead of the other one. Keep those feet on the same plane. Inhale, tall. Exhale, we twist. Ring it out. 1, twist deeper. Exhale, 2, twist deepest. 3, inhale, center. So we're rotating from the waistline to the rib cage. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist to 1. Exhale, twist more. 2. Exhale, twist deepest. 3. Inhale, center. Again. And exhale. 1 and 2 and 3. That's right. Inhale, center. Exhale, 1 and 2 and 3. Inhale, center. Now do the exact same exercise. Arms extend, but don't crank it from your arms. Move from your center. Inhale, tall. Same business. Exhale, 1. Exhale, 2. That's right. Exhale, 3. Inhale, center. And 1 and 2. Rib cage rotates and center. Last time. Inhale, exhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. Inhale, center. Last time. And 1 and 2 and 3. Inhale, center. Reach those arms all the way up to your ears and forward fold again. Stretch it out. Release that low back, stretching out those hamstrings some more. Very, very good. Now take your roll down again. Scoop those abdominals and melt your spine back down. Good. And we're going to bring the knees into the chest. All right, so we've been doing lots of good hamstring stretch today. So we're moving into one of the Fab 5 exercises. We'll take our single straight leg stretch, our little scissor action. So again, we're in our bent leg position here. We find our chest fold. Exhale, curl it up. Now lengthen those legs as long as you can. We're going to scissor and take a hold of one leg as high as you can. Let the other one hover off the floor. Abs are scooping. And we give a little stretch and stretch. Change, keeping your chest fold. Reach and stretch. We breathe. Inhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. And in, and exhale, exhale. Make sure that I can still see your neckline here, that your shoulders aren't scrunched up to your ears. Exhale, exhale. One more set. In, and exhale, exhale. Well done. Release your head back down and release. Bring your feet onto the mat. We're going to do some bridge work today. So again, you can surrender those hands beside you, feeling the parallel alignment with your thighs. Starting in that easy resting position, exhale, scoop out the abdominals and imprint that low spine. Continue to curl and peel the pelvis up. And think about pouring your knees up and over your feet. So we're active in the backs of the legs and long through the fronts of the hips. Feel all 10 toes evenly spread into your floor. Inhale at the top and exhale, slowly contracting, rounding through the low back, softening the throat. Really just taking your time to sequentially roll back down to where you started. Try not to go in just one big piece. Let's try this again. Inhale, prepare, and exhale, scoop and curl. So already those abdominals are supporting you. Feel like you're wearing your corset of strength, all those powerhouse muscles laced up, supporting you. Lifting the hips high. Inhale, and now exhale, slowly rolling down. Curling, curling, curling. Very, very good. Now we're going to try our psoas marching like we practiced in the beginning while we bridge. Inhale, exhale, scoop and bridge up again. So all of those cues come into play here, feeling the strength of the backs of the legs, the lacing up of those abdominals, and then we're going to fold one thigh in place. So inhale, prepare. Exhale, zip up those abs. Feel solid through your support side. See if you can unweight and fold one leg in without your pelvis going this way or that away. Return it. And seamless transition other side. Exhale, abs strong, support leg strong. Fold. Good. And return. Try this again. See if you can really keep your hips from wanting to do the hula here. So keep the pelvis steady. Inhale. Exhale, strong support side. Abdominals come to the rescue. And inhale, return. One more time. Solid standing side. Exhale, fold. Good work. And inhale, return. Reestablish your bridge if you should have drifted otherwise. Inhale, exhale, roll yourself back down. Very, very nice. Great. Pull those knees into your chest, stretch it out. If you need to lengthen out those hamstrings a little bit more, you can go ahead and do that as well. We'll move into a little bit of rolling today. So inhale, nod your chin to chest. If you can roll yourself up, and we'll take our rolling exercises here, rolling like a ball. So nice and compact, rocking off of your sit bones, finding that precarious balance place. And here we go. Abs pull so deeply that that's what tips you off balance. Inhale, roll. Exhale, rock yourself back up and find that balance place. That's right. And again, inhale and exhale. Deep abs again. Relax the shoulders. Try not to muscle through with your upper body. Inhale, rock. And exhale, roll. That's it. Beautiful balls out there rolling around. Here we go. Inhale, rock. And exhale, roll. One more time. Inhale, rock. And exhale, roll. Bring your shins to a little tabletop position for a little balance test. See if you can take your arms away. Abs are scooping, shoulders are softening, and then extend one leg. And bend. Make it look effortless even though it's not. Extend to the other leg. And bend. One more time each way. Reach. Low abdominals strong. Last time, other side. Reach. And return. Put your feet down, open those knees, and take a well-deserved butterfly stretch forward. Breathe into the hips and into the low back. Good, good, good. Let's roll ourselves back up and then go on to your belly for our extension series. Okay, so rolling over. Feeling long in the front of the hips. And we'll start with the hands just at our sides here, at our shoulders. All right, so again, feeling the length of the spine. My legs are slightly apart. My abdominals are still active, so I'm not just letting it all hang out into the floor. I have that little bit of support going for me. I'm going to push that in my imaginary marble with my nose. Watch it roll out in front of me. Sliding the shoulders down the back. Press into the hands. Abs lift even more as you lift and extend, working the extensor muscles in the back of the spine. Inhale at the top. Exhale, paint your focus back down that arc. Lengthening the spine again as you return to the floor. All the way down. Let's do that again. Reaching out with the eyes, just like when you learned how to crawl. Pressing into the hands, lifting, opening the heart. Inhale at the top and exhale, rolling your spine back down to the floor. Great. Let's do this again. And again, lengthening out with the eyes. Shining your heart light out in front of you. Press into the hands. Open through the chest. Inhale. And exhale, lengthening yourself back down. All the way from whence you came. Very good. From here, take your hands by your shoulders this way and hover them off the floor. You're still looking down at the floor, but hover it up so you're not in a face plant into the floor. We're going to do the breaststroke. Let your legs turn off. Keep your abs strong. We're going to exhale, reach forward, blow bubbles underwater. And then you're going to pull with those lats and pull and lift, pressing the hands all the way toward the legs. And then lower down, bending the arms, bringing the hands back to your starting position. Exhale, reach forward. Pull through the water. Inhale, open and pull back. That's it. Long back of the neck here. And lowering down. Again, exhale, reach. And pulling through, opening. Make sure you can still say hello, hello. And then lower down. Two more. Exhale, reaching forward. And inhale, lift. And returning one more time. Exhale, reaching forward. And pulling the space back and open. Excellent work, everyone. Lower yourself back down. Let's come up to our hands and knees position. And from here, again, feeling that tabletop spine, lifting your heart up away from the floor here. We're going to do a little alternating arm and leg reach. So from this coffee table position, balancing something very, very fragile on your back. You're going to glide and slide opposite fingers and toes along the floor, keeping connection to the floor at first. So we're just finding that reach extending. Now then, without dipping through the low back, try to float arm and leg up off the floor, maybe just a few inches, that's okay. Bring it back down to the floor and return to your quadruped, bringing things back. Go for a seamless transition to the other side. Glide and slide, fingers and toes reach. And then lengthen and lift. Abs are strong, back is strong, arm is strong. Bring it back to center and return. More challenging than one might think. Let's try it again. Glide and slide. Energy out to the top of your head and out through your tail. Abs are lifting. Float the arm and leg. Lift. Bring it back down to the floor. And returning. And other side again. Glide and slide. Everything supported. Float and lift. And bring it back to the floor. And return. Take your cat back stretch on all fours. Lift the abdominals nice and high, rounding through the spine. Let your head just hang forward. Breathe it out. Now send that curled spine all the way to sit back toward the heels. Into our child's pose. Fingertips reach out as far forward as you can. See if you can just let your head hang, resting toward the floor. And let's do our sideways stretch. So I'm going to walk my hands over to the left and let my pelvis slide just a little bit over to the right, feeling that side body stretch. Really lengthen it out. Practice your deep, full breath here. Opening into that side body as you inhale. And exhale, release and melt. Let's try the other side. Mosey on over to the right with the upper body. And the hips slide and glide over to the left. Same thing here. Focus on as deep a breath as you can. Opening in 3 dimensions. One more time. Good. And bring yourself back to center. Scooping through the abdominals, rounding back up to return. And let's move into our side leg work. So coming onto your side and find your banana position. So the legs are going to be angled toward the front of your mat. Check in and make sure that your hips and shoulders are stacked. You're feeling that length through the waistline. Again, this top hand can be your kickstand. You can also lie long on this arm if you'd like to. I just like to see your faces here. So we're going to do a little single leg kick today. Reaching through this top leg, float it up so your foot, knee, and hip are on the same parallel plane. And we're going to fold in the front of the hip, keeping our stability through the rest of the spine. So we're going to do a double kick. Forward, forward, then point through the foot and reach back. Exhale, exhale, trying not to let it all spill out. So we flex, go forward. Inhale, inhale, point, reach back. Exhale, exhale. Again, inhale, inhale. Abs are part of this to keep your balance and support. Inhale. Inhale and exhale. Exhale again. Inhale. Inhale, sweeping back, stretching the front of the hip. One more set. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. And relax. Very good. So now we're going to take this leg and lift it again, but this time turning it out. So we're rotating it up or out. And we're going to do our lift and lower. Flex to the foot, reach up, and then reach it back down, squeezing down. Again, let's keep the foot flexed for fun today. Lift, and then lower it back down. Now, as you lift, make sure that the waistline doesn't change. So it might not be your biggest lift. Exhale, lower down. And again, fold up and press, reach. One more time, lift up. And then down. Very good. Now we're going to cross that leg over, either resting on the thigh or you can stand it on the foot, whatever is more comfortable for you. We're going to address this bottom leg that's just been relaxing here. Take it, lift it up, Flex the foot, and once again, turn it out in the hip socket. You might feel that where that trochanter is rolling on the mat there. You're going to keep it turned out, lifting, exposing from the inner thigh 10 times. We lift straight up. 1, and down, and 2, and down. Make sure you're not scrunching your shoulder here. And again, 4. Keep breathing. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. I did say 10. This is 9. 10, and stay. Point through the foot. Let it just hover there. And relax it back down. If your leg isn't already there, you can rest it. Let's find our stacked hands, head resting on the floor. Glide and slide that top arm as far forward as you can. And then open the book. Letting your head just be heavy, rolling on the floor. And spiral, releasing into that stretch. Good. And again, reach and gather to return. Well done. Let's move around to the other side. Quick little transition. Again, if you need more padding under your hip, you can always double up on your mat, just fold it over. But otherwise, we'll find our banana shape on the other side. And we started with that single leg kick. So we're taking that leg, knee, foot, knee, and hip on the same line. Again, if you need that kickstand in front, please use it. Flexing to the front, we pulse forward and forward, swing to the back, opening the hip, back and back with breath. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. And again, forward and forward, press back, reach and reach. Nice work. Forward and forward. Make sure that leg stays parallel to the floor, doesn't get higher. Forward and forward and back and back. Nicely done. One more time. Forward and forward and back and back. Good. Come on down for a little rest, a brief rest. Now we take that leg, lift it, spiral it, external rotation. Let's flex to the foot. I want you to feel that energy through the heel. And we brought my lift up and press down. And inhale, lift, and exhale, press. And lift and press. It's always harder on the second side. And down, we're working hard. Inhale, lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. One more to grow on. Lift, and lower, and relax. Good job, everyone. Take this leg across or standing on your foot so that we can free up this bottom leg. We lift it, flex it, and rotate it, turning it out. Lift from that inner thigh. Keep the legs straight. 10 lifts up and down, and 2, and down. Keep breathing. 3, and 4, and 5. That's it. And 6. Reach to that leg. 7, and 8. Don't touch the floor. 2 more. 9, and 10. And stay, stay, stay. And then point it, release it, lower it down. Adjust this leg if it's not there already. We'll stack our hands, let your head rest on the floor. And then glide and slide that top arm and open the book. Enjoy that twist. Good. Lengthen, gather, close the book to return. Very nice. Okay. Come on up to a sideways position here. And I'm just swooshing my legs to the side. We're going to do a little bit of upper body strengthening, so some tricep extensions. So this top arm is going to reach across my body. Fingertips are pointing away from my feet. My other arm is going to thread through, and I'm just rotating my torso so that I'm square to the front. And I'm placing my hand on the back of that arm, so we're going to feel those triceps working. Let's see if we can do 8 dips, 8 triceps. So this arm is going to do the bending. We bend down. Exhale, push it up. This is a tough one. This is 2. Inhale and exhale, press. Good. And 3 and push the floor away, and 4, and push. I did say 8 times, right? Here we go. 5, we can do it, and push, and 6. Keep lacing up those abdominals. 2 to go. 7. Feeling that work. Last time. 8, and push. Good. Go ahead and sit yourself up. Stretch that arm out. Get the circulation going again. And then swoop it around like your scarf, like Frosty over here. Push that tricep across. Good. And then take that wrist, grab it, and stretch the arm up. And then maybe pull it back behind your head, giving your scapula a little bit of a stretch there. Good work. Oh, and we get to do this on the other side. Oh, joy. Other way. So stacking the legs apart and then taking the far arm across the body, fingers pointing away. Other hand threads underneath. Try to rotate your torso toward the front. And we can do it 8 times. Inhale, bend. And exhale, press. And 2. And press. So it's the arm that's across your body. My bottom arm is the one that's it. And 4. And press. Keep going. This is 5, I think. And press. I know you're all counting. 6. And press. 2 to go. 7. And press. And 8. And press. Woo, good job. Extend it out. Send it out there. And drape it across the front of your body. Press that elbow over. Stretch it out. Whew. Good job. And then take a hold of that wrist. Pull it up. Stretch it long. And then bending that elbow. Pull that arm behind. Maybe feeling some shoulder blade opening there. Good, and release. Again, shake it out. Good job. Come to sit again here. And we're gonna do, again, another shoulder opening. You can place your hands behind yourself this way, rolling the shoulders open. If that doesn't feel comfortable for you, come on down to your elbows. So that's another option. But again, not sunk in here, really pressing and then lifting and opening through the chest. So I'll demonstrate it this way first, and then I'll show you onto your hands. We're gonna scoop our abs in nice and strong. And bring our knees into our chest. So our little tabletop position here. Again, not sinking here, but pressing out of the hands or the elbows. We're going to take a little twist stretch here. So this is for our obliques. Our legs tip over to one side. Inhale. Try not to lose your balance. Exhale. Gather from your waistline. Imagining a vaudeville hook pulling you off stage, pulling your hips back to the center. Other side. Up and over. Reach. And exhale. Fold, gather, and return. I'll try it up here. Again, letting the legs tip. Good, and exhale, gather. And again, reaching over, keeping those collarbones open, and pull. One more time each way. If you really want to challenge yourself, try the legs straighter. And tick-tock, up and over. And waistline, move. Pull yourself back to center. Nicely done. One more time. Reach, quiver, quiver, and pull. Good work. Bend your knees. Bring yourself back up. Let's take that butterfly stretch one more time. Opening the thighs apart and then diving forward over the legs. Good. And then rolling yourself back up. Let's come back over into our hands and knees position. And we'll open up our hip flexors a little bit. Starting with the calf stretch, we're reaching one, follow the foot back behind you, placing the toes on the floor, and then pressing away from your hands, reaching that heel, squishing your heel back toward the floor. Lengthen that back of the knee. Good, and then returning. Other side, follow the foot on the floor, pressing the heel back. Good. And then returning. And then we're going to help one leg up into our lunge position. So again, if you need more padding underneath your knees, you can double up there. Maybe wriggle those toes out in front a little bit and then hinging forward. So your knee is directly over that heel and the pelvis is reaching forward. Slide those shoulders back and see if you can open your focus rather than being a hunchback over the thighs there. Lengthening both thighs away from each other. Send your exhales whooshing again down through the front of that back leg. Opening it up. If you're secure with this position, zip up those abdominals. Let's bring the hands to the thighs. And then whichever leg is the back leg for you. For me, it's my left leg. I'm going to send my left arm up. So same arm as leg. Reach it up. Send your energy up to the sky and then slightly arcing up and over to where you start to feel a deeper stretch in those hip flexors there. Reach it over. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, return. Gracefully transition to the other side. Help that other leg out. And again, wriggle it forward, aligning the pelvis, reaching forward over the front of that leg. Opening up your chest and shoulders. Breathing there. If you can, find your balance. Zip up your abdominals again. Find your balance and support. Hands on the thigh. And then again, whichever leg is your back leg, that arm reaches up. Inhale, lengthen, tall, tall, tall. And just a small side bend away from that leg. Side bending. Opening up that deeper psoas stretch. Good. Inhale up and exhale. Help yourself out of that position. Let's just come to have a seat together. Again, comfortable little butterfly position here. Good. Let's extend the arms out to the side. We're going to take a twist in this position today. So bringing the feet together, we're going to spiral rotate. Once you've twisted to your fullest extent, you can let your hands come, maybe even opposite hand toward the thigh there, and give yourself a little extra twist. Breathing there. Good. Exhale out all your air. And then inhale. Filling like a balloon as you untwist, kind of this vacuum effect. Other side. Spiral rotate as far as you can. And then let the hands come down to the floor, to the legs. Give yourself a little extra twist. Breathing here. And again, exhale out all of your air. And then when you can't exhale anymore, inhale and whoosh, just fill up. Reach up to the ceiling. And again, take your bow, fall forward over the legs. Stretching it out. And then just relax the arms, roll up again through the spine. All right, beautiful work, everybody. Thank you all. Have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I'll see you next time. Thank you.